for?
Okay, September 22nd in the house. Happy birthday.
So a lot of people live for holidays.
They really do.
For me,
my life is a vacation and a holiday, baby. My whole life.
It's like I've learned that a lot through being in this space, is that I don't live for that moment, right?
No, I don't.
Every day.
Yes, speak.
One of those grateful days. So, it's amazing to be able to do what you love, helping people, and it's learn how to survive alone. Okay. Emmy, if you put what you're grateful for in the chat, we will bring you up at the end. We're going to move on to our next theme because we do have an agenda for this space.
Yes.
The agenda is gratitude. And so you need to tell us what you're grateful for. Or you don't need to. We would like for you to share, but that's the only way that you're going to get to tell us who you are at the end. And that's what's in what I've called now the chicken noodle soup. It is the power ingredients of a powerful introduction. So it includes who you are, and that is not your title. That is when you look at that little picture, that those chubby cheeks or that crooked smile or that snaggletooth, whatever that picture is that you loved when you were a kid, who did you see when you look at that picture, when that picture is staring back to you? And then you grew up and you became somebody. You became a title. You earned some degrees. You went through some courses. That's then what you do. And we want to know that too, because that's how we collaborate, is getting to know one another. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Sean. Please put in the chat something that you're grateful for. And then later on, we will talk about bring you up on stage. We will share your gratitude and we will continue to move forward. We're only here for 30 minutes, so you don't have to worry about us keeping you long. Then we're going to, after you tell us who you are, when you see that picture, you tell us what you do, and then you tell us who you want to meet, who do you serve, how do you serve them, what is your unique value proposition. So what makes you great at what you do that's different from anybody else in your industry? And then how can we find you? How can we connect? How can we collab? How can we become friends? Because we do know that we do business with those that we like, love, know, and trust, right? So, and the way you do that is, it doesn't matter if you come in for 5 minutes or you come here for the whole 30 minutes. When you come into this room, you should feel the energy of the giddiness, right? It is lighthearted and loving. We love to have fun. It is intentional, very, 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 very intentional. We do it daily. We declare it every day, because this is how we get to know, guess what? The why, who you are, and show up as yourself. Because as Tara, who gave us that Giddy framework, told us that everybody else is taken, so you might as well just be you. And so we're going to go over some powerful introductions, and hope that you get on the link for the emails. That's at the top. Hey, good morning, Dennis, as well as create your powerful introduction. So we're going to go over some examples of powerful introduction. We're going to start with our son, Miss Erica Kessie. Can you give us your powerful introduction?
Yes, thank you so much, Keisha. I am loving. Thank you so much for running this today. I really appreciate it. I'm Erica Kessie, the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. Yes, a lot of us are celebrating today. I'm happy that you are, but let's be clear that I'm always celebrating, okay? I am the universal mother, multifaceted creator and leader, as a therapist and a therapeutic COO and co-founder of Maven's Meet, where we leverage the power of education and connection. Okay, we facilitate the joining of right fit team members. As a CEO with a dynamic team, with roots as an unappreciated administrative professional, I understand the importance of safety and being with stakeholders that allow you to soar. Are you a CEO who wants to find their right fit team members and may have experienced misalignment? Check out www.mavensmeet.com and navigate to the CEO Maven link, and you'll see our 3 tiers of offers that you can connect with us and you can get your right fit team.
Awesome. Y'all hear that? How she came in and then she was like, yes. And then she just gave her powerful introduction. But that's what we love to hear. We love to hear those that are excited about who they are. So I am the Keisha Johnson. I love it. I like it so much when I get to say that. And I find myself saying that a little lot. I'm grateful, feisty, silly, eager connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I travel to learn so you can travel to live. So I curate the most fabulous vacation because 60% of Americans do not take their vacation time that's allotted for them. And they wait for holidays. But what if you could just do this and live in that space or become a digital nomad and go somewhere and live like the locals for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days? If that sounds like someone like you yourself, please reach out to me at www.masterpiecevacations.com. So I hope to talk to you soon, and let's make it a wonderful, wonderful Masterpiece Vacations. So now, the Leveraging Leads lesson today is going to be about alignment and collaboration. Come on. Why you need partnerships and you need CEOs and COOs. Why there is a need for the different positions of the people that you have in your structure of business. Today was not my day, but because of the partnership and the collaboration that we have and having each other's backs, right? You just jump in and do. Now, what if I had not met Erica and not met Tara? I wouldn't be comfortable, number one, doing this or saying that I need help, because being a solopreneur is difficult. And sometimes we don't know that we need an Erica in our life. We don't know that we need a Tara in our life. And what I love about those two is that they've come together and they've made it real easy for CEOs to not be solopreneurs anymore. So they got a whole just team that's waiting to work with you. So when you find yourself burnt out, want to give up, want to go back to corporate, stop. Reach out to mavensmeet.com and find that COO that you may need or that support specialist that you need. So, Erica, when did you realize that you needed the staff around you, your core people, your team? How far into business?
When did I realize? I always knew that. I just had to find the right fit team.
Awesome.
When you go, when you're in business school, I mean, I really pay attention to the schooling I had. A part of you do a feasibility report before you even start your business. And one of the main things on there is stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Who will you be doing this with? It is never meant for us to be out here doing it by ourselves. I know that a lot of people capitalize on that. They say that, but especially if you come from a marginalized community or you don't have the backing from your family to give you funding or revenue or a certain amount of money to start your business, you need people. You need to get people as soon as you can. And you have to be so passionate about what you're doing that people will follow you. That's how you know it's something it's really about something. People will follow you and work with you, and they'll do something called sweat equity. They'll do something like, we're going to do whatever it takes to get this thing rolling so that we can get the flow of money through here, because I believe in this. We do a lot of things for a lot of people on a regular basis. Imagine if you decided to put that focus in on something that you know someone's passionate about and you can see the vision and you do your particular purpose, whatever works for you in that business, and you do that from the joy that you have. Like, I just love doing this, and so I'm going to really work with this business. I'll have to tell you, I have a team right now right at this very moment that is not getting paid. They are not getting paid. I got 3 people who are not getting paid, and they're still working with me. They've been working with me since April. No, everything started from April. Yeah, everything started going downhill in April. I think the last month they got paid was in April, so they haven't been paid since May, June, July. Yes, August haven't been paid, but they have been with me and have stayed with me. And I go to a meeting after this, right into a meeting with them where we are doing gratitude. We are checking in with each other, and we're talking about what we did in the business. It feels like family. I was just talking to, family for real. You know how these organizations be like, we're family. No, we're not a family because I don't like y'all and I don't want to be here. But these people, I asked them, I said, you can go ahead and go. I'll call you back when I get some money to be able to pay you. They was like, no, I'm here. I'm staying here. I have benefited with education, being around you, my well-being, from being with you. Imagine that. So I always knew that I needed people. I grew up that way. I'm a community-minded person. One of my biggest dreams, Keisha, is to have a self-sustaining organization, not just an organization, a compound, a Thriveverse that where people are doing their purpose. They don't have to work to make ends meet. They don't have to struggle in doing things that they don't want to do. Yeah. They get to operate from their giftings. And they get to do that and have people around them that's going to encourage them, support them. Just imagine if we had a group of people that supported you on all your social media sites. You having someone to come in and put comments on and activate your post will help you on that platform. It will. But we are all out here very individualistic and not operating from that place of taking ownership of what other people are what other people are doing. One thing as a CEO, I take ownership of where I am. Wherever I am, no matter where I've been all my life, I've always take ownership of where I am. If I'm there, I know what's going on. I know how to do everything. I used to work at Vanderbilt and I was afloat. What did a float do? I found out what I was supposed to do every morning, and I could run that whole place by myself because I knew how to do everybody's job. The referral office, the front desk, the back desk, everything that was a support person there, I knew how to do it. And I was also operating with the administrative staff, doing the front desk work, and also doing the auditing for JACO when they came in. Yes, all of that. So I am a person that takes ownership, and it's great to have you, Keisha, in my life that takes ownership. That's the issue. I worked at an organization, and they said that everybody in the organization was a owner. But I said, did you teach them or train them how to be an owner and how to take ownership? No, they did not. Well, guess what? People are not naturally going to take ownership. They're not going to naturally care about what you've got going on. They're not.
Yeah.
People either got it or they don't. You can, and I want to tell you cannot train people to be community minded. I tried it. I'm telling you, it's not something that can be trained. You either got it or you don't. And it starts from how you're raised. It starts on going back, who you are.
Yep. There you go.
So when did I know? I always knew. I worked in the office. Oh my goodness. No matter where I go, that's how it is. I take ownership so everybody knows me. And I get to know, I build community around me because it just feels better for me to live in that way. So yeah. That's the answer. I don't think anybody should be out here doing anything alone. We have this loneliness epidemic, but the thing is, if you lonely, I'm lonely. Why is everybody not getting together and stop being that way?
See, and that's because we have been taught so long to be segregated. Like there's not enough out here for everybody. You got to get yours. I mean, if you think about the wealth divide, it should not be that gigantic if we all are thriving.
Come on.
Other people around us should be thriving as
Period.
well. It should be the way COVID broke out. That should be how wealth breaks out. Like if you're around someone, and I'm not talking about just financial.
Come on.
I'm talking about knowledge.
Come on,
because
Keisha.
There's no way that I could have been around you this long, a year almost, that we've been communicating.
Yes, ma'am. A year will be. I mean, I think we've seen each other in one of the groups. Like I think, I saw you interacting in the groups, but I didn't. And I think you came over to my Facebook group from that group. And then, yes, and then I did that challenge.
We're going to be doing the 21 challenge, the 21-day challenge. And so it'll be a year next month.
It'll be a year next month, ma'am.
Yep. And so
we need that's our anniversary.
Yeah. And so what I like, because you're that person, and being an only child, all I knew was doing stuff alone. So it wasn't for me realizing that I needed that system was when I started being around you and Tara. Because now I'm like, shoot. Now I'm looking at
a system just makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Well, it does, and I travel more since I've been around you guys. Like
I know
all the traveling I've done this year.
I never know where you at.
Like because I've slowly implemented some of the systems that we've talked about, and it can get overwhelming, y'all. You can learn all this stuff. Like Erica went to business school. I did not. I became an entrepreneur just out of sheer drive to want to do more and not be up under someone's thumb.
Girl.
But to learn how to
best believe they teach you theory in business school. It ain't it's theory. It's a theory. It ain't you. I mean they teach you how to run big businesses. They don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. I had one entrepreneurship class.
See?
Yeah.
And that's when, me scaling my business to something that I have a network of people that can teach CPR, that I have a network of people that can book travel and curate these amazing vacations for people. Like scaling to that level, I wouldn't have even thought about it.
Yes.
Until I got with you guys.
Come on.
And now it's like, oh yeah, now I can, I'm looking for that class.
Keisha, you just said something right there. You said, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is, you got to be exposed to things. That's right. What I mean. You don't know, and you cannot grow in a space that if you don't know that there's a light over there or there's a path that way. If you never open yourself up to be exposed to things. Yes.
And that's it. And so, but you have to be exposed to the right things by the right people. Yeah. Because everybody tell you some advice. One, don't always know what they're talking about. They're not proving their system to themselves, and now they want you to take their advice. Two, we are, like I said, we're in this scarcity mindset. Like everybody can't get a piece of this, and that's the one thing that I dislike. I knock not down one other travel agent because I guarantee you, what she gives to you is what she needs to give to you, and that's the reason she has the clientele that she has.
Exactly.
What I give to you is what I can give to you, and that's why I have the clientele that I have. Now, I learned from my mentor, and that's what I think the other thing is, that we've gotten away from the mentorships. Remember back when we were in school, we could go shadow somebody, or it was daughter to work day, and we got to have the exposure. And exactly what you said, we had to have that curious mindset to want to know all the parts of the house. Like, how do I run this whole restaurant? I want to know the front of the house, the back of the house. I want to know what's on the menu. I want to know what's our competitive advantage across from, what do we do different? We serve Pepsi and not Coke, or we serve Coke and not Pepsi.
Exactly.
Are about, because if you think about it, right, when you go to one of the great restaurants and get that chicken sandwich, you're paying $8. You're not paying $8 for that chicken. That's the same chicken that you can go to another restaurant and get. The difference is, it's the welcome and the thank you and my pleasure.
Yes.
That customer service is what you're paying for.
Yes.
Because you go to your neighborhood spot, right? And you mad at her for being there. Be like, baby, if you don't want to be here, go get another job.
Girl.
I don't want you messing up my food.
Girl.
Right? Why are you not thriving? Can I help you?
Girl.
Can we sit down and do a financial needs analysis? Can I show you a business model that works, that you can make money and you can smile and be happy and thrive in it? Because this apparently ain't your calling. And I need my food hot. I do. I need it hot, and I need it to taste just like it and look like it look on that picture.
Oh, hey, did you see that Tara's here? Hello, Tara. Would you like to give us your powerful introduction and what you're grateful for?
Hello. What? I am grateful that I made it to Leveraging Leads, though I missed my alarm, so it's good to be here. And I am Tara Payne, a giddy innovator, a skilled and charismatic connector, a beam of light and a breath of fresh air, singing my way through this beautiful life. And I am the CEO and co-founder of Maven's Meet, where we leverage education and connection to help scaling CEOs find their right fit teammate. And I am happy to be here, that I made it before it was over.
I am happy that you made it too. Keisha was so great, and you see her leading this thing. She's leading this thing. I was late too, with 3 minutes. So yeah, but we've been at it, and we were talking about the need to have people, a system, and to have you not be doing it alone. And she actually shouted out Maven's Meet as well, and how you can get a COO, you can get administrative support. So thank you so much, Keisha. Appreciate you so much. And it's 9:00. So Keisha, you wanna end it?
Yes. And so the reason I shouted out, because on Mondays is Maven's Meet Monday. And so I want to make sure we give homage to what our days of the week are. So thank you guys for allowing me this opportunity to be your backup, to be your friend, and to be your collaborator. For those that are listening to the replay, please don't forget to put what you're grateful for. And we want you to create a thriving rest of your day. Y'all have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye, ladies.